Over the last few months, we've been thoroughly testing Upper Park Disc Golf's premium backpack, the Rebel. The Rebel is Upper Park's top-of-the-line tournament bag for disc golfers who want the most storage and comfort out of their disc golf backpack. Now, to ensure we properly reviewed this bag, we not only tested it here in Canada during the winter months, but also down in the warm climate of Florida, because the last thing we want to do is recommend a bag without having tested it out thoroughly. In short, it's definitely a bag that can compete with other premium backpacks on the market, and one that we've thoroughly enjoyed when compared to other bags that we've used. However, are you actually getting enough to justify the $200 to $220 US price tag? Well, let's find out. Before we get started, we did want to mention that we were gifted this bag from Upper Park Disc Golf, since we are currently a part of their disc golf team. However, this has in no way influenced our review of the product since we weren't obligated to review it. This is just an honest opinion about what we like and dislike, and we're not afraid to tell it like it is. Now for this review, we're going to break it down into 3 different parts. We're first going to talk about its material weight and overall appearance, and then we're going to look at the different methods of storage as well as its overall comfort. When we first received this bag, we have to be honest, we weren't that impressed. We took it out of the box, we had a look, and compared to some other premium bags that we've used, we were actually quite disappointed. However, once we reshaped the bag by filling it with gear and discs and started to use it, our impressions started to change. In general, when filled, the bag looks pretty good, especially the Hydro Blue model. As for its overall structure, the bag stands up pretty well when compared to other backpacks, but it's not quite as sturdy as something like the Grip AX4 or the Innova Superhero 2 backpack that we've used in the past. The 5 little bubbled feet on the bottom just doesn't cut it when compared to other premium backpacks, but they do have a decent plastic back plate insert that does help keep the bag standing upright. In truth, the more we use the Upper Park Rebel backpack, the more we began to understand why they chose to build it this way, since it differs greatly from other backpacks. Since the bag doesn't have a super rigid structure like other premium bags, they were able to cut down on its weight, coming in at only 3.3 pounds. They therefore traded a rigid premium structured look and feel for more comfort and functionality. And in our opinion, this was a great choice to make, as it's the most comfortable bag that we've tried thus far. Because of its design, they also seem to have nailed how the bag should feel on your back. The weight is evenly distributed, even with a full bag of discs, which isn't something we've felt before. Now, according to Upper Park, the materials used to create this bag are supposed to be breathable and scratch-free, while also being made from 100% premium recycled polyester fabric inside and out of the main compartments. It also has a waterproof base, some pretty good zippers, and a nice overall look and feel. But at the same time, it's just a backpack, and for some, the $200+ US price tag may seem like they're asking a lot for what you're getting. Now, let's move on to talking about one of its most important features, the storage pockets. Overall, in this class of bags, you're most certainly always going to get a good amount of storage. This bag has 2 large side storage areas with several interior and exterior sidewall pockets to store many items. It even has an area for your pencil for those who like to do things old school. But it's important to note that these side pockets don't extend outwards like the Innova Superhero Pack 2 or the Grip AX4. The bag also includes some Velcro straps on the side to carry a chair or umbrella, as well as 2 clips for towels or anything else you'd like to attach to it. Now, some of our favorite pockets are the top storage areas. You get 1 small zippered one in the top middle and 1 open but snug pocket at the neck of the bag, perfect for easily storing and accessing your cell phone or keys. A big plus in our books. As for the main compartment, the most important, there is certainly a lot of room, since it can carry 25+ discs in the base, depending on the type of disc you want to carry. And since the bag only weighs 3.3 pounds, you'll certainly notice a difference in weight when it's full of discs when compared to other bags. As for one minor complaint, we really don't like how the main compartment opens up. You basically unzip the front and you're left with this giant flap that you then have to roll up and store in the bottom pocket. It's really not that big of a deal, but we feel it just could have been a little bit better designed. Now let's talk about the putter pockets, which is certainly our most favorite part about this bag. The bag comes with two main putter pockets that can snugly fit 3 discs like putters and mid-ranges. With every other bag we've used thus far, the putter pockets have always been a main issue for us. They either didn't hold the disc properly, were too deep or too shallow, or they always came into contact with the main compartment when taking out your disc. For us, this is the first bag to finally understand how the putter pockets should function. And we think part of this is because they included these plastic inserts under the material. Also, because they designed the bag to be a bit taller, it allowed for more room for the putter pockets. And it's for this reason why we feel the bag is more comfortable to wear, because some of the weight is now put on the upper portion of your back. You therefore will never encounter a disc falling out even when carrying fewer discs. And most importantly, when you're retrieving your discs from your main compartment, they will never come into contact with your putter pockets. Finally, for the last bit of storage, let's talk about the water bottle holders. The bag includes 2 water bottle holders, one on each side, and thankfully, they've been built to last. We've seen too many backpacks skimp out on this area, but thankfully, we can confidently say you'll be able to carry almost any size water bottle and it's not going to fall out or tear anytime soon. Now, one other minor complaint about this bag that others haven't gotten right either is that the water bottle holders are positioned closer to the back straps, which makes it so that you'll often find your elbow hitting your water bottles when trying to put on your bag. It really isn't anything major, but we figured we'd let you know. Now, for the last part of this review, let's talk about the load lift straps, the back padding, and the overall comfort of this backpack. The straps on this bag are comfortable and adjustable, but we wouldn't say it provides the thickest padding we've ever felt. However, it looks well stitched and put together, and it also includes a sternum strap to help alleviate some of the bag's weight. As for the back padding, well, you definitely get a bit more when compared to the arm straps, and we definitely don't see this part of the bag wearing out anytime soon. It's no wonder it was just so comfortable to wear for long durations. And lastly, as for the overall comfort of the bag, this is probably its best-selling feature. Even without the thickest shoulder straps or back padding, it's the overall design that makes this bag feel great to wear and use. Its elongated frame and proper weight distribution is why this bag feels so comfortable. So, back to the original question we asked at the beginning. Is this bag worth the price? Well, if ease of use, comfort, and storage are the most important to you, well, then it's most certainly worth it. But the trade-off is its high cost and an overall lesser premium look and feel when compared to other disc golf bags in the same class. Out of all the bags we've ever used, which is now around 10 plus bags, it's most certainly the most comfortable and easy to use backpack that we've ever tried. You aren't buying this bag because it looks top of the line. You're buying this bag because it feels and functions like a top of the line bag should. Now before you go, we just wanted to mention that if you're looking to pick up a Rebel or any other Upper Park disc golf equipment, be sure to use the link in the video description to save 10%. And in the near future, we're also looking to review Upper Park Shift and Pinch Pro. So make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of our Just Disc content. Finally, you should also check out becoming a member of one of our Just Disc communities. We got some great benefits like monthly draws, discounts on merchandise, and even exclusive videos. Seriously, don't be afraid to check it out. Thanks as always for watching Just Disc, and we'll see you in the next one. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.